What's going on, guys? Welcome to another video. I want to dive into John 5 verse 1 through 17. This is talking about Jesus healing an ill man, and this is very important. It says, after this there was a feast of the Jews, and Jesus went up to Jerusalem. Now there is in Jerusalem by the sheep gate a pool in Aramaic called Bethesda, which was roof colonnades. In these lay a multitude of invalids, blind, lame, and paralyzed. One man was there who had been invalid for 38 years. So there was a sick man who was invalid for 38 years, who was ill. When Jesus saw him lying there and knew that he had already been there a long time, he said to him, "Do you want to be healed?" The sick man answered him, "Sir, I have no one to put me into the pool when the water is stirred up, and while I'm going another step down before me." Jesus said to him, "Get up and take your bed and walk." And at once the man was healed, and he took up his bed and walked. That's a good understanding. Listening to God is the most important thing. Follow God. He can heal you in an instant if you just follow him and not ignore him. Now that day was the Sabbath. The Sabbath is where everybody rests. You take rest. So the Jews said to the man who had been healed, "It is the Sabbath, and it is not lawful for you to take up your bed." So the Jews said to the man, "Look, you're breaking the law. You're supposed to rest on the day. You're supposed to rest today, not pick up your bed." But the man said, "The man who healed me," that man said, "Take up your bed and walk." They asked him, "Who is it, the man you said to you, 'Take up your bed and walk'?" Now the man who had been healed did not know who it was, for Jesus had withdrawn, as there was a crowd in the place. So the man didn't know who it was. But Jesus left the place because it was getting crowded. Afterward, Jesus found him in the temple and said to him, "See, you are well. Sin no more, that nothing worse may happen to you." The man went away and told the Jews that it was Jesus who had healed him. So Jesus saw him again, and then the man went back to the Jews to tell them, "Jesus healed me." The man went away and told the Jews that it was Jesus who had healed him, and this was why the Jews were persecuting Jesus, because he was doing things on the Sabbath. So the Jews hated Jesus because he was doing things on the day of rest. But Jesus answered them, "My Father is working until now, and I am working." God